Breaking news. Again, President Muhammadu Buhari travels for medical reasons without transmitting power to Yemi Osinbajo, which has been sparking up a lot of reactions. Nigerians are not happy and are asking why and who is advising Buhari that that is the right thing to do. How come he's not following the constitutional requirements? Buhari doesn't want to do it, so in case anything happens to him, whatever anything happens to him, whether he transfer power, yes or not, he does not want to see Banjo to sign some things and to implement some things before he returns. Because if he transfers power, whatever Osinbajo signs as the acting president stays is binding. Okay, you can't just wake up one morning and change it. There's what we call constitution that governs the whole routine of all this. Nigerians are outraged. Let's hear what Osinbajo himself has got to say as your president, goes to the UK again for medical checkup. Nigerian's President Muhammadu Buhari is set to travel out of the country for the next 2 weeks, largely for personal health treatment and checkup, but has refused to transfer power to his deputy on interim basis, as constitutionally expected. Mr. Buhari's office announced Tuesday that the president will depart Nigeria for Kenya on a 3 day official visit, after which he will proceed to London for routine medical checks, which will last for maximum of 2 weeks. The Nigerian constitution provides that when the president is going on vacation or is unable to discharge his function of office, he will notify the National Assembly and temporarily transfer power to his deputy while he is away every time. However, the president is proceeding on vacation or is otherwise unable to discharge his function of his office as his oath duly demands, he shall transmit a written declaration to the President of the Senate and the Speaker of the House of Representatives to the effect, and until he transmit that a written document declaration to the contract, the Vice President shall perform the function of the President as acting President, Section 145, subsection 1 and 2 of the Nigerian Constitution has stated. In this statement on Tuesday, the president's office did not provide details of the medical checks Mr. Buhari will undergo in London, or whether he will or not, how it will affect the discharge of his duty. Nothing, no explanation at all. The president's spokesman Garuba Shehu and Femi Adesina did not answer or return any call seeking clarification, as it is due for them to explain to Nigerians and make Nigerians understand what this is all about. In the earlier period of Buhari's administration, the president used to notify the National Assembly of such medical trip and temporary handover power to the deputy, Professor Yemi Osinbajo. For example, Buhari in June 2016 wrote to the National Assembly notifying them of a 10 days medical trip, just 10 days, to the UK, and temporarily transferred power to Osinbajo. That was the second time such was done, about a year after Buhari also assumed office. He has always done this, but recently, as the election draws close, he can't be bothered with doing the right thing. The last time Buhari handed over power to his deputy while embarking on a personal medical trip was back in 2018. Although the president has embarked on many medical trips after then, he has avoided formal notification of the lawmakers and transferring power to his deputy, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, as he should. Yet, the House has not impeached him. Nothing has been done. So when you look at it, who is to be blamed? Because we need to understand it. Who is to be blamed? You need to understand it that there are people who should speak up in this light, in this regard, but can't be bothered because of personal sentiment. And so let the country suffer. They don't care. So who is to be blamed if you look at the whole thing? Buhari refused to transfer power to Osinbajo. Is this the first time? The last time he did it was 2016, as it should be constitutionally, documented as it should go. But he's not doing it this day and age, and nobody cares. Nobody, the house is not cautioning him and bringing it up to say you have not done this. This is wrong. Nobody. There is no caution. There is no caution. There is no law and order. Things are done anyway. Buhari wake up one morning, jets on the plane and get out. Nobody, as in, I mean, it's Nigeria for you. Disorderliness is the order of the day. Disorderliness, things being done haphazardly, anyhow, is terrible. Truly, sincerely speaking, is terrible. Okay, the deputy will be there. Buhari does not recognize that he has a deputy. He does whatever he chooses and whatever he wants to do it. And to a large extent, the House of Assembly that should query and caution and put things in place do not care. In fact, they can't be bothered. Buhari can do and undo. The vice president, when you look at it, that's why American former president, Donald Trump, no, not like he was the best of characters, but he asked, he said, is there law and order in that country called Nigeria? Do people obey the courts? The judiciary is an arm of government to ensure things are done decently and in order. Buhari's administration, Buhari's government, everything goes. And nobody questions anything because he's the boss. Then these few days even the time winds up, he can't even be bothered the more. He does whatever he wants to do, and nobody ask or say, this is not right. The house are just there, the rubber stamp. Nobody's, bringing the president to order to say this is not right. You have done this, this is not right. No caution. So caution is thrown to the wind. The president has become a lord of his own self because nobody can, tell him he's wrong. Nobody can bring him up to speed to say he's wrong. No, this is not acceptable. This, you are going out of the constitution. You are doing what is wrong. Nobody asks. Nobody, nothing being done in that regard. So he does whatever he pleases, does whatever he chooses to do, and it is what it is. Okay, he does whatever he chooses to do, and it is what it is. So that's why the country is the way it is. Because there is no orderliness anywhere. There is no orderliness anywhere. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry can do whatever they want to do. And at the end of the day, to whom it may concern, it's terrible, but it's the real situation of things now. Buhari is traveling and he cannot even inform in the house or do things normally, decently, and in order. So you see, my people, it's a very serious matter. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Remember, you have a voice. Speak out against wrongdoing. God bless. Bye for now.